Yesterday, the Skeldon Energy Incorporated, SEI, held a press conference at the Skeldon estate to discuss alternative fuel for its steam power generation. Narima Ali reports.
The Skeldon Energy Incorporated has been producing electrical energy at its cogeneration plant since 2009, with its main source of fuel being bagasse, which is produced by the sugar estates in Region 6. Due to the closure and privatization of these estates, bagasse is no longer being supplied to SEI as is needed. As such, the company has carried out several tests and has found an alternative fuel to produce energy. The Skeldon Energy Inc. held a press conference yesterday at the Skeldon estate. The chairman of SEI, Mr. Lloyd Rose, further explained the purpose of this initiative.
Is to give you a sort of bird's eye view as to what is happening in SEI, particularly as that relates to the efforts that are being made to recover the plant, the cogeneration plant. And of course to show you also, by virtue of the witness that you bear to the operations, the achievements that you have made to the diesel generation plant. After this session, you can have a perfect understanding, or certainly a better understanding, of what is happening here and what it is about, from whence it came and where it's going. That the works that you have seen that are on the way are intended only to do with remedial repairs and maintenance, to give some semblance of stability for continued operations. And I wish to tell you also that it is absolutely necessary to continue operations of the cogeneration plant here, in spite of the non-production of sugar and sugarcane grinding. Since if it was otherwise left untended for long periods, the plant would deteriorate under natural conditions, and to be lost. So we are actually taking steps that are necessary to preserve the investment and to make it a performing asset as we go forward, bit by bit.
Mr. Rose elaborated on the alternative energy source and its effectiveness thus far.
The wood chipper that you see there in operations was the part of our trials, which was conducted several weeks ago. You see a statement to that effect in the written press statement that we have given. We are now moving to upgrade that to a much larger wood chipper, which will be able to suffice the capacities that we are talking about. Yes, several weeks ago we did an outreach with potential suppliers in the community to explain that particular matter. But in summary, what we are going to do is a mixture of fuel, mixture of biogas. It's going to be some bagasse as existing from Albions, the excess as I said. There's going to be some firewood, as we call it, from the forest. It is going to be some waste, it's rice husk, a blend of rice husk for which we can accept up to about a portion of up to 12% in the mix. And it is also going to be waste from the sawmills. So we are really seeking no one source or solution. It's a mixture of all of those things, the equivalence of which is about 1-to-1. The target amount that we are seeking to build up to, not to start immediately, but to build up to, would be some 100,000 tons per year.
He also explained how the company plans to get bagasse from the privatized estates in Berbice.
We are getting into contractual arrangements for the supply and delivery of the material that we need, including the gathering and handling of the bagasse that may come from Albion. We are not going to be involved directly in employment of people to do this. We are seeking to do so through contractual arrangements.
With the biomass-based steam power generation, which produces both electrical and heat energy, the cost of production of electricity is much cheaper than that produced using heavy fuel oil diesel power generation. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.